I am muting that. I am muting that. Okay, there we go. Streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Okay. Load this. Where were we? Okay, wow, I have a lot of money. That's nice. Can I do a lot with that money? Not really. There's no point to upgrading the runway. Takes 5% of reputation gain. Ooh, that's painful. Nope. I'm really out of money. Is that only 178 bucks, or is that 178,000? I do not know. Do not know. So, I think I'll do that. One science for each reputation. We don't have a huge amount of reputation, though. Bailout grant. Yeah, so that's only... That's pretty crap. 178 bucks, that's it? Wow. Aggressive negotiations. Startup setup costs. It's more that than what I got. Oh, so what mission do I have active? I have none active. None. And what we have are tourist. Joy. 4 tourists. You're in flight at a fairly decent altitude. You're an awesome amount of money. It expires in 3 hours. Oh, here's like one thing I could do. I can afford to upgrade mission control. So I get max contracts of 7. And then I can take this. I can take this, because it's, oh, for Pete's sake. Yep, you guys see that notification. So, Discord. Discord will be closed. Unless there's a way to mute it. Can I mute your notifications, Discord? Settings. Notifications. Enable desktop notifications. Close that. That's fine. That's fine. No. And okay, maybe that'll do. Maybe that'll do. Okay, so we take this because that's 16,000. Boom. You want to be hauled into the air and tested, which is easy to do. So, boom. In suborbital trajectory, you want to be really high. How about no? We can take this, and it goes on forever. Which is nice. And it's an advance in money. We can take that. how many do I currently have? We have 3. If I take 2 more, that gets me to 5. That gives us 2 spaces. And also a whole load of money. So boom, and boom. And which ones can we do? We can't do this one right now. We can't do this one right now. And we can't do this one right now. We can not do this one either. But what we can do is this. And that is going to be very easy to do. So, vehicle assembly. We should already have a spacecraft designed. Oh no. No, we don't. Okay, so you. Ta-da. Utility. Grab you. Boom. Grab 2 of you. Switch it to that. And boom. The contract is R12. That is the 12R. And how are you going to do this? It's just haul it into flight. Okay. That'll be easy. Well, yeah, we can throw you on there, and then an engine, a little swivel. Oh, you're the Mark 55. Experimental. Hmm. So that's what you are. How big are you? You're a fair size. And you want to be tested on an escape trajectory. So that isn't happening. That won't be happening. Launch. I like how I'm broadcasting to 2 different things simultaneously. So we do that, we boost this, put the engine down there. There we go. And you just want me to haul it into up to 3,000 feet. That will be so difficult. We'll just lightly use the engine. Wrong way. Let's kind of go land next to that thing. I'm going too slow, because I'm an idiot. Go me. Go me, go me, go me, go me. Oh, what we can do is basically recover as much of the cost of this thing as humanly possible now, and we just relaunch it. Because I was stupid. It was going too slow. Ooh, don't do that in time warp, kids. There we go. Now we just recover this. Recovered from parts, that's good. Done. And we just do the launch again. Because this is supposed to be stupidly easy. So of course I fuck it up. I think I made profit on that, though. That would be funny if I did actually make profit on that mission. Because it seemed like we got 9,000 back for an expenditure of 3,000. So we got 3,700 expended. I'm going to be looking at that in the future. We got the speed. I need to get to 3,000 meters at these speeds. Done. Contract finished. We're going to go that way. Full throttle to the side. Do that. Swing around. Oh! Ta-da! I overshoot. And almost take the parachutes out. Almost take the parachutes out. Oh well. That contract is done. And hopefully we get a decent replacement contract. Oh, cool. Someone followed me. I'll heart that. I would, but it's not letting me. Okay, so Twitch isn't letting me heart things. Of course, why would it? So, hello, Imagine Wagons. I'm assuming you're watching. I do have the system set up so Twitch chats appear on the left side, YouTube chat appears on the right, and everybody should hopefully be happy. Bring it down, landing. Will I lose half the spacecraft? And the answer to that question is yes, the engines are gone. Recover the vessel. So, 30 science. I need 15 more science. That's what's active. Solid fuel booster. We can do this. It's 2 science. It's a bit of money. The thing is, we have all of these, and none of these are any good. Because I can't carry people. So, all these VIP things clogging up my inbox for contracts is a real pain. And they won't expire for days. And if I decline them, I lose a bunch of stuff. Orbit. I can't do any of these. You expire in 5 hours. I just leave you be. You expire in 2 days. Oh, there's also another thing I can do. Boom. Let's get 5 hours to go away! Didn't really expect that to happen. Oops. So test the swivel engine while orbiting at 300 meters. In flight. Oh, this is a pain. This is a good amount of money, though. So the BAC booster. Well, so far in the contest between YouTube and Twitch, Twitch is winning in the number of viewers. They want me to test that thing in those narrow parameters. How about a giant load of hell no? I don't have hard drive space, so I can't do any science. I don't have batteries, so I can't do any science, and I need 15 more science. Okay, so fuck it. Let's see. Oh, no, they just want this tested. Nope, that's not what they want tested. They want this. We want you to test the Thumper in flight over Kerbin at 62,000 meters. The thing is, if I launch that, if I fire that sucker off, it's 62,000 meters. We are launching the pilot just on an escape orbit. It's gone. Oh, wait, we got stuff here. Test that. Test that. And test that will splash down. I have ideas. Because this is radial decoupler, so... Boom. 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 And now I can't do that one. Because we're at max. Okay, so... Test this landed. Test this landed. Easy enough. These two are easy. That'll get me 2 science. And then we take this, because it's a radial decoupler. And what we do is we lift that booster to the required altitude and just launch them into space, because it no longer matters. T-26. T-25. Test on the ground. I'm going to put that on at an angle. Because I'm mostly worried about that landing back on top of it. Launch stability enhancer. I'm pretty sure that is going to be... Launch stability enhancer. Where is that? Yep. This will be entertaining. Well, mount that on the side. Bring this down. And we're going to launch a decoupler. Drop that. So what does this do? Launch that. Activate the part through staging. So we need this really quite low. There. This is a way to do it. They want me to test things, I will test things, and I'll get some free money in the process. So let's see how far this thing can fly. Well, can anyone say disappointing? I was expecting to go sailing, but it just kind of goes punk and doesn't travel anywhere at all. Okay. And there we go. That's two contracts done. Very good. Recover the vessel. That was horrendously disappointing. Because that would have been awesome to watch that fly away. We now got 32 science. I need 23 more. You need to be tested in the water. Oh, here's a question. Research and development. Is that a part that I actually already have? No. That is this part. Right here. This is going to be entertaining. Okay, so we got to test that thing. What we're going to do... is we're going to leave that there and toss all this away and grab another one, which will be back up at its proper altitude. Utilities, 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 utilities. Boom. Parachute. Bam. This. Double. Bam. 'Cause I'm paranoid. Thermal. Boom. Heat shield. Done. Okay. This is what they want tested at the stupid altitude. You needed a coupler. Boom. Decoupler in place. Fuel tank. Fuel tank. Probably too much. Swivel engine. And these things are big, which is a little bit of a problem. That's there like it needs to be. And we have to get that thing. Oh, I didn't accept it. Okay, so this will sit here for a moment. Cancel. Test 1. Save. Leave. Would help if I actually accept the contract. But nope, forgot. Available. Oh. That's a convenient one too. This is also another convenient one. I'm going to take that one as well. And this is the thing, 62 to 65,000 meters. And we need to be going relatively slow, 80 meters a second to 140 meters a second, which are a couple of really difficult things to do. Okay, so now we have the parameters that we need. T25 decoupler, which is there, will be easy to test because I can just leave the engines on. Nope. That won't be that easy to test. So what we won't be doing is taking enough of these to do the test. And the fun thing is, this is a case where I need it to be equal weight. So we're going to throw this on like that. And okay, so this engine might need to be activated before these. These will actually be activating at the same time as those. The idea being we get to the required altitude, hit the spacebar, and those just pop off and fly in a direction. Hopefully without murdering the Kerbal in the process, but this is Kerbal Space Program. There's no guarantee. I can put these higher. Oh, can I? Nope. Oh, here's what I can do. I put this down here, grab these, put them on that, and then grab that and put it up there. I really don't think that helped me any. So we're going to have a stupidly top-heavy vessel. Decoupler there. And what I believe we're going to do is we're going to put 1, 2, 3. That might do it. And we'll put the big engine. And then what we'll also do is we'll grab more of these decouplers again, since, hey, we have them. Throw those on there. And these will get a few tanks. like so. And let's throw another tank on there. The hope being that these swivel engines run out of fuel first, and we have too many parts. We have a lot too many parts. If I put 3 on, that's 4 parts too many, which I can fairly easily solve by not doing that. So we do 2 of those, like so, and I'm at my part count. Take your bets, everybody. Who thinks this will work? I'll just take these. Yeah, that's just absolutely fantastic. I fully expect this to explode. Okay, test 1, save, launch. This'll work or it won't. To be honest, I'm kind of betting towards it won't work. It's already bouncing. You're actually supposed to go at the same time. Oh boy, Jeb. Oh boy, Jeb. 62,000 meters to 65,000 meters. I'm going to need you to probably go off before that. Make sure everything appears to be correct. We seem to be good. These will eject those 2 side engines on the way up once they run out of fuel. And here we go. Okay, we have the giant monstrosity in the air. That is always a bonus. We're going up at a fairly decent speed. So I'm not convinced that this is going to get up as high as I need it to. Kick those off. And we're slowing down. But not by much. I have made a miracle rocket again that slows down and then speeds back up again. How high do I have to get you? Really? Don't believe this is going to work. Nope. We got to 19. Oh well. We can see if the launch ID will work. Okay, and it doesn't kill Jeb. So that part of the plan works. It's just getting it to the correct altitude, which I believe I have a plan B for. What? I'm not sure what blew up, but look at those things rocket away. Can I see where they are in the tracking station? No, I can't. Oh, that sucks. But there they go. That one's gone that way. That one's gone that way. They're just spinning away. And they've burned out, so that's kind of cool. I wanted to deploy the drogue chute before it gets to be too fast, and I can't deploy it anymore. Don't blow up anything on landing. Like, for example, don't blow up the runway, don't blow up the runway, don't blow up the runway. Did something actually, like, land? Yeah, it did. We're going to be landing on the runway. We're also descending kind of fast. Jettison the heat shield. That didn't help me any. And now we're descending extraordinarily slow. Too bad there isn't any. You're going to recover safely. Just recover. So we need to get away. We need to find a way to do this with less fuel or less parts, which is easy enough. Because we're just going to use a couple solid. We're going to use a few solid fuel boosters instead. That'll do it. And safely landed. Recover. Plan A has failed. It is now time for Plan B. Okay. Done. So what will Plan B be? We zoom in a little bit, we take this off, we change the direction of these things so that they're on the side, and we grab 2 solid booster thumper rockets and strap them onto the side. And we put them at, say, 65, and okay, they're both 65. That should actually get us somewhere. We have how many parts left? We have 3 parts. So what we'll do with that is we'll grab a couple more decouplers, and that puts me at 25 parts. Do I want... I could... Because I can grab these, put that there, and then grab some swivels, plop them on like that. They engage up there. These go off there, and you come down to there. That might provide me with just a little bit of extra oomph. And I'm pretty sure I'm already going to be losing money on this contract, because this is a $16,730 rocket. No, that's worth 20, but then counting the failed attempt, yeah, we're losing money on this. Oh well, let's go with it. This is a janky looking rocket. Launch. This is a janky looking rocket that's not going to work. SAS engaged. That's there, that's there, that's there. Oh. Here we go. Good job. It doesn't even have the throttle to boost off the ground. So we basically got the money back. That was brilliant. Okay, we take these off because they're not going to work, and we put these on. You know what? Take that off. Take that off. Grab that. Set up to 4. Boom. Oh, They're inside. They're inside each other. There we go. This is ugly. That should do it. It's also a cheaper rocket now. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. You're set up correctly. You go there. You can go here now. Yes, yes, yes. That goes there. Then those. Actually, with that, I want this engine going. Like that. And then you go off at the same time as that. And then you do that. And we're acceptable. I could put 3 more parts on, but I don't see the point. And I don't like the way that bounces. And we're up. We're moving. Oh, please get me somewhere. You want to keep the speed low while you're in the thick atmosphere, because if you're going through the sound barrier at low altitude, you're not doing yourself any favors. I can't believe I had to use a solid booster rockets because the issues with part numbers, part count. Okay, we're going off course. Not a huge surprise. And that might not be a huge deal either. I suppose we'll find out. Yeah, we're going way off course. This is a bit of a problem now. But we'll run with it. We are now spinning. Our current situation is awkward. We're climbing. Yeah, I don't see this working at all. This is a terrible idea. We're just tipping over. That's all we're achieving. If this was a swivel, that might have worked. Go trying to drive it up with this engine, and we're not going to reach the altitude that we need. Not today. Yeah, we're not going to do it. Send that flying away. Look at them go. And we'll do something completely different while keeping that one contract on the job, because we're going to lose money if we don't. Oh well. The other missions will basically be fairly easy. Open the drogue chute. Don't want it to get too fast before we can launch those. Those engines still out there somewhere? No, they've despawned by now. Okay, so lovely. Jeb, you just do your crew report. Probably isn't going to be any special for the crew report. We're probably not going to get a lot of science out of it, but maybe we can recover something. Now we lost signal. Oh, it's going to be hard to get to the science that I need. Well, technically, it could be really easy. Using the heat shield to land faster. Because this is slow. If I eject it, we land slower. It's also an expensive part. And boom. Okay, so we're not going to bother with that one for now. We're going to keep it, because I don't want to lose the money from it. But what we are going to do, next, we got 41 reputation, because, yeah, 26,000 in cost. That's expensive. Deadline, a long time away. So we'll do this and this to open up spots. What do we have available? That'd be relatively easy if it wasn't for activate the part through staging, which means I need to get it up there, and it's a high altitude. Oh. That's trivial, and that's a shocking amount of money for a trivial thing. So we'll do these two. Splash down. Yay! You're getting science at fricking snail's paces. Okay, this entire thing, go away. Has potential upgrades. Perhaps, but it's not the upgrades I'm looking for. So coupling, we need that. We need utilities. Boom. Boom. Oh, I need this double. And then we need this coupling here, which does not need to be doubled. Plop that there. And what kind of science thing can we grab? Cargo, science. We can grab a mystery goo containment vessel. And a Geiger counter. We'll get what limited science we can. We need a fuel tank, doesn't have to be a big one. Boom. And then an engine. A little swivel. Boom. Little wee swivel. Launch. This is a very cheap vessel, which will get us 2 missions done, money, and that'll be it. Woo! Uh-oh. I killed Kerbal. Oops. Oh. Return to vehicle assembly. Well, he'll be back. It's Jeb. Jeb never dies. I had things out of order on staging. And I killed Jeb. You go there. You go there. SAS. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Did I actually not put enough fuel on this thing? I might not have put enough fuel on this thing. Oh, that'll cost me money, won't it? Yeah, that cost me a lot of money. Damn it, Jeb, you cost me money. Now this will allow us to land, then we can do a little bit of science and other things. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, so we got that contract done. The other decoupler broke on landing. Did we lose? No, we didn't lose anything. So you observe the goo. And there's no reason to do a crew report because we've done that here. Insufficient storage. Why are you waiting? Goo observation stopped because we're out of power. Oh, no, we're not out of power. Oh man, it didn't get anywhere. We're going to do nothing. No electricity. I've killed Jeb. There's no power. We have no parts that we need. We got 1 science. We're at 34 science. Lovely.
Oh,
Absolutely. Lovely. So we've got 1 contract open. Haul the flea solid booster into flight. That'll be easy enough. Oh, test this landed. That'll be even easier. I'll only lose 11,000 for this, so let's just cancel it. Screw it. Whatever. Haul this into flight. And haul this into flight. That'll be easier. Oh, I could pick it back up again. I don't know why they'd have me pick it back up again, because I just completely abysmally failed it, but hey, whatever. Leave. Vehicle assembly building. Take you off. Take you off. Utilities. Contracts. Mark 16 parachute. Check. Flea solid fuel booster. Not check yet. But an easy check. Let's just haul it? Oh, that's easy. Okay. That is going to be stupidly easy. Coupling, do I care? Not exceedingly. Flea solid booster. Add this, add that. Haul, haul. There we go. Launch. Okay. I just have to have it on the ship. This is an easy 2 science and get some of my stuff back. Boom. Whee! Got 2 contracts done. just have to slow down. One done. And get to 140 meters a second, please. Slow down. Between 0 and 140. And the other one's done. There. 2 easies. 2 easies done. Ta-da. Deploy the parachutes so we don't kill Valentina. Oh boy, we're moving kind of fast. Well, it shouldn't rip the parachutes off. Oh, wait. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Oh, can't do that while they're inside. Turn off the lights, save power. Oh, this is going down kind of fast. Hopefully the Flea solid boost will take the impact. Oh, we're not moving so fast anymore. But then we tried to do the observations again in the water and hopefully squeeze a little bit more science out of this. That should have just gotten us 2 science, or 36.3. We'll be at 38. I'm not sure when it takes effect, if it's before or after we land and get recovered. And our landing is good. Okay. Landing is adequate. Start doing the radiation scan and observe the goo. Waiting. Don't wait, just start observing. And we are loading up on the data. Okay. That was quick. Insufficient storage. No electricity. Recover vessel. What do we have? We got 0.9 science for that. And we didn't get any goo observation. But we're now at 37. What contracts are available now? In flight. That's 2 science and more money. This is going to be really annoying, as it consists of me just testing these small things over and over and over again. But this gets me 3 science and money. And if I haul the heat shield into flight, that'll make them happy too. But I can only take 2 contracts right now, so you and you. Very good. Take that off. Landed. Splash down. I took the splash down one again, didn't I? On escape trajectory out. In flight. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, fine, we'll do it. You and you. You're useless now. You're useless now. We might have space for the thermometer. We'll need this decoupler there. We'll need an engine. Swivel. Okay. The TD-18. this on the bottom. That'll be the easy test of that. And I'll get that one out of the way. What time is it? 7:40? I'm probably going to go for another 15 minutes of streaming again or so. So, boom. That is done. Contract finished. Deactivate the engine. Don't screw it up this time, me. Because I probably will find a way. We're going too fast. Oof. Okay, we've got plenty of fuel with which I'm hoping to, like, burn it last second and slow down everything. And we move that there, we move these here. That one stage goes away. And now what we do is we activate the parachute. Just took 2 space bars for some reason. Come on. Okay, the drogue chutes have done their job. We're down to 40, 39, 37, 36. That we're down to what? 9. Oh. Okay. And once we're under 100 meters of altitude. Okay. 100. Probably still too high. And soft-powered landing with parachute assistance. There we go. And now all that we have to do, boom. Finally. I should have done the science. But I didn't. We're at 39 science. Hooray, I need 7 more available. Test the heat shield. Cool. Haul the heat shield. Cool. Oh, I can test you in flight. It's a lot of money. I can't do it right now. So active. At launch site. Haul into flight. Okay. I'd like you to recover that. This is the really boring part of Kerbal Space Program. Just trying to get everything to work. So, we don't need you anymore. And we don't need you. Although it's kind of funny you still let me have that. Okay. We got the pod, we've got that. Which means my job is to haul that heat shield into flight somehow. Which is under thermal. Yeah, you're the small one. That's the small one. How am I going to mount it? Can I have a parachute on top of it? Yes. That shouldn't work at all. Then we plop you on there. We grab a coupling, and then we plop you on there. So you run the test. You get hauled into flight, I believe. Yep, the small one goes into flight. And that's just tested. Multiple episodes of not getting very far. Okay. You run test. Done. Throttle up. Oh. Oh! You actually want me to get really high. I did not realize that. Always read your contracts, everybody. Oh well, I have money. So I can safely kind of decide I'm not doing that one, because that one wants to be going really fast. Like stupidly fast. Just do temperature scan. If I had more like hard drives, I could actually go into space and do some science up there, but nope. There we go. I'm getting good at that part. So we got our powered landings down pat. Last second, not paying attention. 0.3 science. We need 45. I need 5 more. And then we can launch a Staputnik into space. Where are like solar panels or any electrics? Okay. Wait, does this give me any batteries? Yeah, we get rechargeable battery packs. Okay, I want daylight. Give me daylight. Give me daylight. Give me daylight. Give me daylight. There we go. Accidentally day 7. In flight. You're too high. No. Oh, those are active. You... That's supposed to be disabled. If you go to the start of my stream and look, it is disabled, but it came back. We'll lose 14,000. No, we didn't. Test that landed. That's one science. This wants to be tested in flight. Way too far. Way too high. Oh. Oh. Sure. We can do all of these. But this... That'll be easy. That's 2. That's 2, that's 2. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to grab this. We'll do these 2, and we'll finish off the day going into space. Because I can do this. It won't be a hell of a lot of science, because there's not enough hard drive space, but hey, we can do it. So the Terrier engine has to be tested on the ground or something. Fuel tanks, engines. Ooh, that's a tiny little engine. How tiny? Oh, that's not that small. That should be able to actually lift this thing off. And then the other thing, fly by the mun, Test the radial mount parachute, so that'll be utilities. Grab you. Grab 2 of you. And we will have the slowest descent man has ever seen. Because we'll have loads of parachutes. In fact, let's stick you over there. Okay. And boom. Throw the engine there. Activate the part. 4,000 meters, 160 meters a second. I believe the Terrier engine can do that. Oh. Forgot about that little thing hiding underneath the top parachute. Launch. And there we go. Full throttle. Am I in the ground? No, I don't believe I've, like, gone into the ground. That engine is just that shit. Oh! Okay. 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 That's done. Recover. Recover the vessel. So that gets us to 41.4 science. Woo. I should have checked to see if there's any other easy contracts, so we'll go back and we'll do that. Throw the swivel engine on, back out, save and continue. Mission control, available. Test that in flight. Nah. What we'll do is we'll take this though. And that'll be the next thing that we do. So we'll do this job really quick. And I've got an orbiter already designed. We just load up the orbiter 1, name it like orbiter 2, and we go into space. Launch. I might make some changes to it though. Bring this up. Realize that the staging is all broke because there's no decouplers on it. And we have to get to 4,000 meters. 160 to 270. Turn on SAS. We are going to be at the proper speed momentarily. Already there. And we bring down the throttle because we don't really want to get too fast. And 4,000 meters a second. Done. Okay. And now we're going to be literally watching the slowest landing to ever befall Kerbal kind. The absolutely slowest landing we can do. Oh my god, why are we over 100 meters a second? Okay. 5.4 meters a second. Booyah. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbal. We're going to have to be very careful because of our very limited power supplies, which is making me question exactly how safe it actually is to do it. And land. This should withstand 5 meters a second. Yep. $43. Do I have anything else will get me 2? That's really convenient. That would do it. I want you to test the radial decoupler and flight over Kerbal. That would get me the 2 science I need. Because without batteries, I actually don't, and also without any hard drive space, I'm not 100% sure we can even get science down. We're running out of easy part tests. Oh, we take these off. We don't have them anymore. Okay, so the test requires that we go to 7,000 meters, somewhere between the speed of 390 meters a second to 1,980 meters a second. Decouplers, boom, 2 of them, plop them on the sides, and what we can do is we just throw 2 of these engines. On a case of way too big, way too expensive, and plop them at, I think 25% will do. Put that there in case we need the extra speed. And that should do it. We have a very wide speed band. I don't believe I'll get to 2,000 meters a second at that altitude. But you never know. Oh, I've only killed 1 Kerbal there, MD Boar. Yeah, you're right. I could do that. Well, the problem is, again, I could have him walk around and do... I could have him walk around and do crew reports, but again, that's going to take forever because I have to have him do a crew report, recover them. Have him do a crew report, recover them. And it's not going to get me that much science. I'm also not going to make that boring a stream. I might have done an achievement by actually not giving these things enough thrust to work. Oh my god. They don't have enough thrust to work. So how high do you think this is going to get? I've actually fucked up this one. The last thing I need that'll get me the points required, and I didn't put enough thrust on it. And I can't adjust it. They need to be 50. Oh, but it's burning down enough. We're speeding up. We're speeding up. Yeah, the runway would be an easy one. That might get me 2. I might just try that after this. If this works, and it appears it's actually going to work, we're going up. We'll be at 100 very shortly. It's speeding up rapidly now. $100, $110. Yeah, you're right. I should have done the runway, because the runway would have been a bunch of really easy science. Kind of wish that chat would pop up on my screen, because you guys can see the chat. No, you can't. Why is chat not showing up on screen? Okay, here's a question. Are we actually going to be able to get to the speed that we require? We'll be able to do it. We won't be able to do it in the altitude range. Okay, where are we going? This is terrible. Jebediah died in a failed science experiment, but he will be back. I was trying to do a soft landing on the water to do a splashdown experiment, and it kind of went out of control, and the staging was out of order, again, as usual, and parachutes didn't deploy. So he died. In my screwed up thing, I still managed to get to 33,000 meters. Do I still have this? I still have this. You start doing your temperature scan. And you start doing your crew report. And shut off all that. Now we'll see if we have the speed on the way down. And I've got to figure out why chat's not showing up. Because I have both apps to have chat show up on the stream, but it's not working. Now we'll have the speed. At least for some time. We'll shut the SAS off to save power. And maybe it'll be a little bit more aerodynamic. We're up at the speed requirement. Oh, I do worry about the speed now. Deploy one of them. I really kind of need slow motion. Stabilize, deploy that chute. Okay. That almost went very badly. Where are those things? They're over there. They're not going to hit us. Whew. Okay. That was awkward. Oh yeah, I'm running loads of mods. I've got life support on. I don't have a complete list of mods because Twitch doesn't load up the mods correctly into Kerbal Space Program. The Twitch launcher. And then the other one, KS whatever it is, that little mod launcher, also doesn't load all the mods I have. So I'll do a quick Alt-Tab when we land and I'll tell you how many mods there are. But there's life support port, there's additional space station ports and inflatable space station ports. There's a mod for the bases on planets so we can build neat and big bases. And there's science mods, as you can tell, because science isn't instant anymore. We're out of insufficient storage. Why are you waiting? You never collected any science. Okay, good enough. Recover vessel. And now YouTube is winning. I said we're going to get to space today. We're probably not going to get to space today, but we do now have the components that we need. Thank God. Research. Okay. And laboratory experiments? Fuel cell and a fuel cell. So I don't know how most of these things work. There's the altimetry sensor. Good, good, good. Any new and interesting science? Ferry VIPs and tourists, so no. And how about no? And also, I'm just going to ignore that one too. So, list of mods. No, didn't need it. That engine wasn't important. Look! There's chat! It was out of sequence. So it was buried. Okay, the mods that are loaded on. Should be game data. Or maybe that's just Minecraft. Where's the mods? Oh, plugins. Nope, not plugins. Plugin data? Game data. There it is. Okay, so there's click-through blocker, there's toolbar, airplane plus, B9 part switch, which is required, community category pick, kit, community resource pack, contract configurator, early vessel switch, sound effects, KAS, Kerbalism, Kerbalism config, KIS, MacGeb2, near future props, planetary base incorporated, repo soft tech, ScanSat, and the usual squad, space station parts expansion reduct, and Tezir space tech. So pretty... Yeah, I'm on Twitch at the same time. I'm broadcasting on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. No, there's one person watching Twitch now. Okay, and it's 8:07 p.m. and I kind of want to go home from my office. But we have all the basic science stuff that we needed, and I'm hungry, so I'm going to go eat. And on that note, I'm going to save this. Save game. Quick save 3. And we'll be back next time. Thank you all for joining. Nice talking to you, Boar. But it's late and I need to eat. Have a good night, everybody.